Police attacked and arrested protesters for disrupting a press conference in support of Daniel Penny, the 24-year-old ex-Marine who strangled a homeless passenger named Jordan Neely to death on a New York City subway.
God bless America, my home sweet home.
In the moments leading up to his murder, witnesses say Neely entered the subway car and expressed frustration about being hungry and thirsty. Soon after, Daniel Penny strangled Neely for 15 minutes for having an emotional outburst, ultimately killing him. The press conference was attended by 20 or so Marine veterans who had been busted from Long Island. We spoke to the attendees about why they decided to attend the rally that day.
I just want justice and truth. You know, I believe in the justice system.
We were told over and over that this demonstration was about supporting the rule of law and trusting the legal system. But this begs the question, if this is about the rule of law, why hold a rally supporting someone who deliberately flouted the law to carry out an extrajudicial killing? We asked Bruce Blakeman, the Nassau County executive who called the press conference, if it was at all hypocritical to call a rally in the name of impartiality and letting the system work, while explicitly siding with a man who's being accused of murder.
If you're talking about patriotism and the rule of law, do you think that you should be taking a side and siding with one party, or should you be waiting for a fair trial?
There should be no prosecution. Mr. Penny was a good Samaritan. He was doing the right thing.
But we don't know the facts of the case yet.
Yes, we do. This is enough of politics in Manhattan. We've had enough of it. Treat people fairly.
Is killing someone a fair treatment for crying out for hunger?
How about Jose Alba?
Yeah, that's right.
That's
right. How about the That's right.
The other thing people at the conference said is that they wanted to preserve the idea of innocent until proven guilty.
They're supposed to be neutral. Innocent until proven guilty. But now it's been reversed.
But again, it was clear that when it came to Jordan Neely, this group had already made up his mind that he was guilty.
What is Jordan Neely guilty of? What is Jordan Neely guilty of?
Anything else? Last question. Last question.
I didn't say Jordan Neely is guilty.
But he deserved to die.
Hold on.
Question. He was arrested 42 times. Were all of those arrests wrong?
I've been stopped for speeding. Does that mean I should be strangled to death on the subway?
Enough. Hey!
One of Daniel Penny's supporters then turned to me and told us that he knew that Jordan Neely was the aggressor and that he deserved to die.
He tried to push someone on the subway the day before, and he was a bully, and he got what he deserved, all right?
He got what he deserved.
Yeah, that's right.
It's obvious that this press conference was never about the rule of law. Bruce Blakeman echoed the words of countless other Republican politicians and far-right commentators who are calling Daniel Penny a hero and encouraging people to follow his example. The top 3 Republican presidential candidates have called for Penny to be free, and right-wing donors have raised nearly $3 million for his legal defense.
This idea of being a good Samaritan, is caring for your community and caring for your people and shit. Not this fucking idea of, hey, I beat a nigga to death because I'm afraid. Saying the Marine Corps anthem as you're celebrating the murder of an American citizen.
This is all part of a growing far-right movement that wants to legalize vigilantism under the guise of the rule of law. In the same way police officers can get away with killing someone by saying they feared for their lives, the right wing has increasingly pushed for a legal regime where they can kill poor people, black people, and left-wing protesters by claiming self-defense. The most obvious example was the right wing rallying around Kyle Rittenhouse, but there have also been several states that have passed laws to protect motorists who run over protesters. Texas Governor Greg Abbott recently said that he would pardon Daniel Perry, a U.S. Army sergeant who shot and killed an anti-racist protester in 2020. Dozens of anti-protest laws introduced since the uprising also threaten to provide a legal justification for right-wing violence against protesters. Bruce Blakeman's conference offered a vision into the world the right wing wants, a world where poverty is a crime punishable by death. The counter-demonstrators offered a different vision, a world where Jordan Neely wasn't homeless to begin with.
This city is full of money. We're down the street from Wall Street. It's the richest city in the world. The money exists, and they're choosing to spend it in ways that do not protect and serve us. They choose to put more police on the subways. That's not the answer. The answer is to give everybody a home in the land of luxury buildings. We have empty buildings everywhere, so that's our answer, more resources.